G'day guys, how are we all? Hope we're all doing well. Picked some locks and you know it. This even got this hasn't even got to do with locks today. But I hope you're picking some locks and you know it. Don't forget to even bloody hashtag it. Keep it bloody legal. As you know, I am diving in and taking this into more than just picking locks and Locksport. We're looking at more, security stuff from hacking through to social engineering, electronics, EDC, everything to do with security and Wi-Fi's or internet or anything to do with something that's bloody interesting that can be used in a way that relates to security in some form or fashion, who knows, and anything else that I find bloody interesting. We're going to be diving into and having a look at and playing around with and exploring on here, just to make the channel more interesting and do something different. So I've been busy. I've got my laptop out here because I've been doing some work on, I'm thinking maybe a new product. Possibly. I'm not going to do it because of the cost to order them all in and everything else I've got to do to encode it and flash it and all that stuff to get it working. So the cost, if people are really interested and they actually want to buy one, and they really will buy one, then I will actually put these up as a product on the website. But I don't want to go forking out a lot of money to produce these for them not to sell and stuff like that. So I'm going to explain what they are. I'll show you while I quickly check one that I did encode earlier, but I just want to make sure it's all good. Come on, work. And yeah, so what I'm actually talking about, you probably would have seen by the thumbnail, is this little device right here. This one I printed it in white, and the white's boring, so I splattered it with some silver, some black, and some purple paint, because that's what I had laying around. And yeah, it is a nifty little device, which I'm going to be just checking this other one over here. So I need ESP32. So what I've actually built and what this device is a little portable pocket Wi-Fi repeater. So it takes your existing Wi-Fi network that you've got. For example, I've got this one set up for my home network here. And sometimes the Wi-Fi in the office here drops down a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And I can actually use this device, and I actually have been playing around and using it in here with a lot of success. I'm going to be using it quite a lot. I've connected it and it's copied my home network. So I've actually hooked it up to my home network, the Wi-Fi, put the password in, the SSID for it and everything. I've created another password on top of that as well, so that no one can log into this device without the correct password. Plus, then, yeah, it's got a password for the Wi-Fi and everything onto that. But it pretty much just boosts my signal, so I get full signal in here. It is a repeater, so it takes your existing signal and it repeats it. But it can be used in a way, they say it actually boosts up the signal a little bit more, which it can do. But you can get a little bit more range out of your Wi-Fi. So if you're having trouble with your Wi-Fi in one of the rooms of your house, you can set this device in just outside the room. If you've got, like, say, full signal outside of a room and your signal drops by half inside the room, sit it just at the door or whatever, and it will actually boost up your signal quite a bit. And it's a nifty little, look at the size of it compared to my hand. It is a little pocket-sized Wi-Fi repeater, which comes in at about 63 millimeters, which is just under 2.5 inches long, by an inch and a bit wide. So yeah, quite small, nifty little device. Runs off of your phone charger, so if you like me, an Android phone, you can actually plug it in and run it off that, off a USB power pack, or off your tablet if you, or your not your tablet, your laptop if you're using that, just to boost up your signal a little bit. And I've actually built these using a ESP32 board. So I have flashed these, which is pretty much programming and coding. Right, I'm definitely going to make another video of how many times Blaze interrupts me while I'm trying to record a video. She always has to pop in when I'm recording. But anyway, that's what I was saying. So yeah, a nifty little Wi-Fi repeater, little pocket one that runs off an ESP32 board. So yeah, these ones have built-in aerials. They don't have the external aerials. They've got a little built-in one. The 3D printed case, these are 19 pins. The case is for 19 pins, but the more compact version of this, where the actual board is sitting back further in here, so the aerial's on top of the board. So I have to remove 2 pins, one off either end, just trim them off so it actually sits in the actual box and everything, so it sits nice and compact and close. Doesn't affect it for what we're using it for. So I've got this one. I've already encoded it earlier, or flashed it, with all the correct software and everything like that. Let's just take these off for a second. So what I'm going to do is just check, make sure this is all good, which it should be. And let's check. That's all on there. I'm pretty sure. Just do it again, just to make sure. So we're actually encoding it, or flashing the chip. This 75 finish, so that should be right. I'll get out of that. It's all saved and encoded. Let's reset our SP32 chip. And I'm just going to check the Wi-Fi, because this will be putting out its own signal just to make sure it's come through. So yes, it's come through as ESP32_NAT_router, which is what these is programmed into. I change it afterwards, or anyone else can change it using your phone or a tablet or your computer. Uses the same address as what the D-authors use, the 192.168.4.1. Then it comes up with the actual program screen, so then you can actually add your SSID, you can add in that you want to connect to, you can add in the password, so if it's connect to your home Wi-Fi or any other Wi-Fi you want to connect to. As long as you know what the SSID is and the password, you can hook this up onto it. You can then add your own, change your own name of this, so you can set it up as, repeater 1 or whatever you want to call it, and actually have it all set up with another password, so that anyone that tries to hook onto your repeater, they have to have the password to actually sign into this as well. So you can set it, or you can just leave it open, so it can leave it as an open network so that anyone can access your Wi-Fi off of this, or you can set it the password so it's actually secure. They also use these ESP32s. They also use these for a device you can actually create using one of these to set up to see if people are trying to hack your network. So you can make it look like it's a home network or something like that, and you can get notifications to the person's IP address that tries to hack your device. It sends you a little notification. That's a whole other different thing. I thought about it, but I'm not really interested in that. The Wi-Fi repeater I'm interested in, boosting a little bit of signal around is always helpful, especially on the go, and stuff like that. But, you know, for checking someone's hacking your network around here, I'm not worried about that. Most people around here don't even know how to turn the bloody computer on, let alone try to do that stuff. So, anyway, yeah, there we go. ESP32s into a Wi-Fi repeater in a nice little nifty case. I kind of like this coralled, spotty, weird effect that it's come out with. Looks kind of cool. Definitely going to be going to my EDC. Definitely going to be handy. Especially, I know at some spots at work, where I work, the Wi-Fi drops out in certain rooms. It's fine out in the corridor. As soon as you go into the person's room, it drops out. And when they have trouble trying to, get stuff up, I can actually just use this to boost the signal to get, more power for them, so they can actually use their tablets or whatever they're trying to use, whether it be Skype or FaceTime with families and stuff like that. So, has a lot of uses. Definitely going to be using it. Going to be making more if people are interested in buying them. Let me know in the comments down below. Would you be interested in buying one of these to actually carry around on you? There's a nice little Wi-Fi repeater, and it's a 3D printed case. You can throw it in your pocket or your laptop bag or whatever you need. When you're going around, let us know in the comments below. As always, check out all the links in the description. Don't forget to check out the website, doubt.com.au. Lots of awesome bloody stuff up on there for all of you to check out. Hit me up, send me an email, darkartslockpicking@gmail.com. Have fun, stay safe, let us know what you think, and till next time, cheers guys, and please don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. Really do appreciate it.